Good afternoon, on what is a cold, bright and sunny day. It is Tuesday the 17th of January. I've got a nice hot cup of tea. And a parcel to unbox. So let's get to it. Get this one open. Inside I have got Tomb Robbers of the Crystal Frontier, an adventure for Old School Essentials. Now, if you don't know Old School Essentials, it's a retro clone based on Dungeons and Dragons, published by Necrotic Gnome, and the version of basic Dungeons and Dragons it is derived from is BX. It's the version published in 1980-1981, designed by Tom Moldvay, and Old School Essentials has taken that and represented it, redesigned it in a very accessible, handy and attractive set of books. This is an adventure for it, so if you're looking for a basic Dungeons and Dragons style role-playing game, it's one I do recommend. It's one that we use. So let's have a look. Phantasmagorical Western fantasy. This is the Deadlander. This is Cactus Land. Here the stone images are raised. Here they receive the supplication of a dead man's hand. Under the twinkle of a fading star. T.S. Eliot, The Hollow Man. Sky-packed places roar across the night sky, creating the frontier's desiccated wastes. Plummeting from the near heavens, they fall to crack and shatter among the prickly pear of the plain. The crystalline fragments of Imperium, tomb and castle leach magic esters into the tormented land, perverting life and spreading a lithic contagion. Yet these ruins, edifices of vibrant crystal, hold golden wealth and sorcerous power that draws hungry, desperate throngs and vainglorious fortune seekers alike to test fate on the Crystal Frontier. Introductory dungeon crawl adventure, 4 to 6 new characters and playable with old school essentials. So we'll go inside. So I've got open with an introduction, a guide to how to use this book, and then you've got the contents page, and you've got an idea of what this world is like. To start off, you have, these strange crystals thrusting up from the ground, waiting for sort of like for to be explored and searched and then potentially mined. And then we have PC, I think, and PC type. And essentially, player characters are travelling with a mule train. You've got mule train gossip. So things that player characters can learn as they go, and then we have maps, isometric and topographic maps of Mercury's rocks. I've got an important location, and that's nicely done. So you've got two types of map for the one location. Doesn't need to do both. Could do one, but you've got both. So I've got a visit here from the cat that is not ours. Then we go into the rock. And we've got a guidance for running random locations, and then the random table, encounter table there. Omens and signs. And descriptions and so on of the map locations. And I'm interested to see what more of this world. This is just the one dungeon. Shadows projected on the cave floor, gilded crossroads. And it's taking that thing, doing that thing of taking the excerpt of maps and bringing it to the page so you can easily see it when you're running it. And it's got this fantastic, really weird kind of artwork, which I really like, infused with purple here as well. So selections of these locations and within this dungeon. So flicking through. So you've got quite a detailed dungeon as a starting point. You know, this is the tomb, the tomb that's being robbed by the player characters, and you kind of were thinking, I'd like to see more of this world as well. And in classic style, we've got the puzzle door. So you've got puzzles and exploration and secrets to be revealed as you explore through. Coffins and contents. This is quite a lengthy dungeon, nicely detailed throughout. And he's not staying up there, is it? Let's put that back up there. Do my best there, but the wind keeps catching it. And then concluding the adventure. Now, this is not just the end of the book. So essentially, as you can see, so you've got things like crystal poisoning, infection, stages and effects. There's an added danger of exploring this tomb and the region. And then how to facet or cut the crystals, occultith and wizardry, so the effects of essentially occultiths are a common modular form of the tomb crystal. Then we've got, and that's just Appendix A, occultith. Appendix B, factions, which is the factions involved in the dungeon. Wondrous items to be found in Appendix C. On the second level, so it's going through those location by location. And then Appendix D, Scarlet Town environments, and this is where we get onto the bit where we've got the wider world. So you can just sort of plonk the adventure down and run it straight off if you want. You know, here's something different. Have a go at this. But if you want to put this into context, give it a bit of a wider, place it in a wider world, and bring that world into the dungeon before and after. This is it with Scarlet Town. You know, with speculators, gem robbers. So you really have like a frontier town sensibility and feel to it. Even some philanthropists come out to do some good. Scarlet Town intrigues. So you've got a table of rumours and things going on which you can help bring the town out to life. And here's the thing. This is right. First off, I'm really intrigued by this. Essentially, there you've got an actual picture of the town, but it's built around this ziggurat. And then you've got the wilderness location as well. So the frontier mapped. And then you've got a common grave. You've got a second adventure in here as well. So this is quite a full little booklet, in fact. It's level 1. You got level 2. And you've got tables of grave goods as well. So at first sight, I was quite kind of going, is this it? Is this the dungeon? I'm thinking, where's the frontier? But it is here. And then you've got at the end, Appendix C, you've got referee tools. So you've got a reference map for the dungeon, which is probably actually more use if you're running this online with a PDF, you know, to hand. A player map as well. The door puzzle and the prison tomb floor for them to encounter. So always like the use of handouts, helps to bring the adventure alive. And then you've got an expedition tracking sheet at the end, and the thanks, just a little thanks for the players that are just shoved in the back there. You know, so yeah, that's phantasmagorical Western fantasy with tomb robbers of the Crystal Frontier. This was fantastic. I mean, it's kind of like you want to. I don't know whether you want to run this using old school essential with that fantasy. It almost calls for, you know, an old school essential style Western set of character classes and so on. But I mean, you know, all that interpretation. But no, there's no absolute reason why you can't use it as a standard game at all. But yeah, that looks to be an interesting adventure, and I look forward to reading it in more detail and giving it a good review. Anyway, thanks for watching another unboxing of the Nook. If you've enjoyed this, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a parcel containing a book or game which I'll unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea, then please do hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching. I'll be back again soon with another unboxing in the Nook. Bye for now.